that thing blasting like that. I don't know if you can hear it. It's starting to rain again, which is thankful that I've got the spot that I do have here. And it looks like I'm going to get lucky enough to get some heat on the spot that I want to get some heat on. So let's see if I can get that a little bit, some work done on that. Maybe I can get it done. There we go. Alright, so it looks like all I've got to do is finish that bend, which is right about here, between this area right here, and then I can straighten that out and get something to work on. It's getting a bit difficult, as you can see, to get that where it needs to be. So let's see if I can actually even get this in here this time. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull that off. Gets a little sketchy when you're standing right there next to that thing when it does that. So anyway, as you can see, it's coming along. What I'm going to end up doing is I'll finish it off, I'll straighten it out, and then or even it all out, make it all nice and flat, and then get the wire wheel attached to the drill and clean it up a little bit. So I'm going to finish this up, and we'll turn this camera back on as soon as we get this finished. Alright, well, I managed to get this finished up. I ended up doing a little changing to it, as you can see. This is what it looks like. It's almost an Omega, but when I changed it, it worked better. It locks down. It will lock down, actually. Just put whatever under it, give it a little tap, and it's not going anywhere. As you can see, whatever it is you want on there is locked down. Just pop it up. Show you an example. There we go. Here's another piece of rebar. Sorry about walking in front of the camera. And all we're going to do, just going to set that down on there. There we go. And it holds it nice and sturdy. Now I can pull it out. The rebar doesn't work so well. I've got to do some alterations to it yet. But I think I'm going to move the coal forge outside and finish it in that. It's a little too hot in here. I can actually open up the back wall if I have to and figure something out. But I noticed that when I straightened that out a little bit, it gave it a little more oomph. So, I mean, it's not, whatever it is not picking up. That's for sure. So, I can lock that down and nice and solid. So, it's just another piece to, I need to start putting some hooks around my stump to lay stuff on. Let me grab this camera and we'll show you what we got going on here. For those of you that haven't seen the shop, fix this camera so you can see it. There we go. Just had to get it off the tripod. There's my anvil. And that's a big, huge stump. Now, that stump, let's see, is approximately, well, if I can get this stupid thing one-handed. There we go. There we go. That is approximately 15 inches. So, that's about 15 inches across. And it is, I'm sorry about the motion, 15 inches across. As you can see, I raised up the anvil just a little bit, put a couple 2x4s under it. I actually nailed them down to the stump with 16s, and then put some wedge in there. And if you come over here, you can see the wedge I have in there. So that's not going anywhere, flat out. I mean, that whole stump moves. At this point, there's the propane tank. I put it inside. Yeah, my crap. I really got to clean up my shop is what I need to do. There's the back wall, and as you can see, it's moving around. There you go. Oh, perfect. Yeah, the wind kicked up. So I'm actually gonna, up there is where I'll put the exhaust for the coal forge, which is right there. As you can see, I've got all my stuff laying on it. But everything's real close to the anvil. There's my disaster of a workbench. But believe it or not, I've got a lot of crap on there. Just don't have any place to put anything other than on benches at the moment. There's the other bench. There's some bandsaw blades that basically are useless to me, but I got them in a lot full of crap at the auction for $1, so eventually I'll figure out a use for them. But you know, it's not so bad. I did manage to, if I want to work at night, there you go, I put a light up and it just plugs in, and I wired up a switch to an outlet so you can see. There you go. And I just put it on a switch right in front of the doorway, so when I come in I can turn that on. Alright, well, so that's today's video. I'm Marty for Steel Ace Forge. Keep on forging.